Hui hui! It's louisity again, and for this video I'm gonna be doing a book tag called Mom Inspired Book Tag. Hoorah! So I was tagged by the original creator Blissful and Bookish, also known as Annie the Booktuber. So thank you super much, Annie, for tagging me here. Annie happens to be one of my good friends here in BookTube, so it's really super cool that she created a tag that is inspired by mothers. So, let's begin! So for this prompt, I'm gonna have to choose, the characters from Unexpected Everything by Morgan Matson. Now, what I enjoyed more about this book is not only the father-daughter dynamics, but also the friendships that our main characters had. Sorry, I'm super bad with names, but yeah, I really enjoyed reading the friendships in the book. And for this prompt, I choose the Percy Jackson and the Olympian series by Rick Riordan. Now, I recently reread the series and I really enjoy them, and I felt like, they brought me comfort as well as wonderful insights the second time that I read it. And I'm only going to be showing this one because this is my favorite, or like the top in the series. All of them are lovely, but this one's like the perfect 5 out of 5 out of all of them. And it's kind of heavy for me to kind of like, lift the entire series. So I just decided to pick like the last one because it ended with a boom, 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 boom. I would have to say it's the Song of Achilles by Madeline Miller. Now, as you folks have been watching my videos, y'all know that I have not DNF'd the book at least since 2010, so for about a decade now. And this one almost broke the streak. I almost DNF'd this book. It seems like I just couldn't be like in the narrative. It's like the narrative and I are just like, and I just really had an overall awful experience reading this one, and I just don't want to talk about it anymore because I just, I'm just like, I'm gonna have to go with The Savage Grace by Breda's Pain. Now, I'm not sure about the availability of this book in other countries. I'm not sure if the whole trilogy is still like out there, but I remember like not seeing this in any of our bookstores. So I actually had to do like a special order, which costs a lot more. Anyway, so I think this would be the one that would fit the prompt because I had to sacrifice some things in order for me to get it, and thankfully I was able to buy this book and that the trilogy is complete. So it's The Savage Grace by Breda's Pain. I definitely recommend the Dark Divine Trilogy series. If you have the opportunity to buy the entire trilogy, then go ahead and buy it. I actually have a book review of this, so feel free to check it out. I'm gonna have to go with A Walk to Remember by Nicholas Sparks. Now, the thing about this book is that I love how it tackled like the simplicity of like high school life in some way. The simplicity of Jamie, I believe that's her name. Sorry, I'm bad with names. Anyway, yeah, I like the fact that it also tackled about faith, how important it is, when it comes to relationships, and of course, striving in high school at some extent. I really think that the book had, a different way of portraying the narratives of the characters. Yeah, like Landon is not really like a popular kid in the book, whereas in the film he was kind of like the cool kid, nobody would love to mess with. Definitely this is like the love story that I really enjoyed. It's the first Nicholas Sparks book that I read, and I believe this is like the first love story that I read. So I just love it. You know, it's still, I think it's still like my number one, you know, Nicholas Sparks book. So just feel free to check out my video on the rankings. I'll link it down below. Hoorah! I'm gonna have to go with Lara Jean's Family and To All the Boys I've Loved Before. Y'all know that this is one of my favorite, or like, you know, young adult contemporary books that I like. So I really like to be a part of Lara Jean's Family. They're not, you know, obviously they're not perfect. You can see that they also have like struggles in terms of like at times their relationships with each other. And if you've read this book, you know the whole letters thing. Sorry if I spoiled. But anyway, what I like about their family is that even with these challenges, they kind of still, you know, try to strive, you know, and be one as a family. There were like scenes here that I'm seeing that Lara Jean's dad is making an effort. Even if like he's a very busy doctor, you know, they're being molded into, you know, responsible people like Lara Jean and her sister. And you know, there was this like scene where they were having like some sort of a dinner, a picnic. I just found that really cute. It's like, I want to join your family meal, you know? Like, I really do. Like, their family is the one that I thought of, you know? Lara Jean's Family, you rock! Hoorah! So, I have a couple of answers for this. Now, the first one would be Warner from the Shatter Me series. Now I'm showing Restore Me because it happens to be so far my favorite. I have yet to read Defy Me and Ignite Me. Now with Warner, I didn't really like him, you know, towards the beginning of the book. And with Ignite Me, I kind of felt, you know, nothing, you know, just that. And in Restore Me, he didn't really do anything annoying, so it just didn't really bother. And I think like with forgiveness and like showing love, you know, whether it's a fictional character and more importantly to, you know, fellow human beings, that you don't necessarily have to be like mushy or like you're gonna gush over them, just kind of like, you know, feeling nothing. And sometimes if it involves drifting away, then so be it. And yeah, I think that's kind of like, you know, protecting yourself, but in a way you're still showing forgiveness and love to other people. And another one that's kind of like that in a way, because all throughout the series I didn't really like him, but kind of like towards the end I kind of like felt nothing. And you know, if you read the series you would know why I probably think this way. And I have to go with Luke from the Percy Jackson the Olympian series. Now, you know, after conceptualizing this tag, or my answers for this tag, and also, you know, rereading the series, it's like when I reread the series I realized, oh, Luke can also fit into this one, because, you know, you cannot mess with the fates. I went with my answer in my Filipino cuisine book tag about the book where you can learn a lot of insights, and that would be Ilustrado by Miguel Cijuco. Now, I think especially for us Filipinos, you know, you can read this book and pick out, you know, some things about, you know, that kind of like a parallelism to our society, now how our society works. And yep, it can make you contemplate in a way. So there are ideas here that, you know, whatever your perspective is, you know, it's just going to make you think, and it's up to you how you're going to take them, because I think they are essential in life. I don't know if this is actually dedication, but I know that my mom loves or would love to read or reread Anne of Green Gables by Ellen Montgomery, and she would like to read the rest of the series. So I just want to like dedicate this book to her because she kind of likes it. I don't know if I'm making any sense, but that's just to me like the answer that kind of like popped out when I read, or was going through the questions, was going through the video of Annie. So, yeah. Tagging time! So I'm going to be tagging Ian from Ian Reads, Cha from Cha and Chapters, and Ashley from Bookish Realm. But as usual, even if I did not mention your name and you want to do this tag, bam, consider yourself tagged in. So I guess that's about it. If you folks like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Also, click that subscribe button and hit that little bell icon so we're down there. Keep yourselves posted about my videos. I'll also be putting down the links and handles of my social media accounts, so feel free to check me out and follow me there as well. As always, thank you super much for watching. Let us continue seeking for wisdom and unleash the reader in you. Bye y'all!